Alrighty, so we will begin. And I cannot pronounce the name I picked for the outpost properly. It's Beskonaicha Nocha or something like that. It's Russian. So, you all hopefully remember the synopsis. It's been 6 months since any kind of communications or anything has happened with our moon. And it's also been 6 months since the last transport ship of any kind, whether cargo or personnel, has arrived and left. So they're basically been forgotten about for 6 Sol months. And the reason Sol is used here is because there are no actual days, so they just use Earth time for everything here. We will start by picking on our dear party member, Yuri Novikov. Hopefully you can see yourself.
Where am I?
Should be there. Did I put it on the wrong layer?
Bottom middle, med lab.
Oh,
or med bay.
Oh, it's me.
Or no, I wanted this floor. I apologize. This floor, Yuri Novikov.
There I am, in the government housing.
Yes. It is 0200 hours in the morning, and you get rudely awakened by somebody banging on your door.
Okay, well, I get up and I kind of get up and open up the door and I ask who's there.
So you open the door, and standing there is Mayor Wu. Mayor Wu is in charge of the outpost, and she is 5'0". I don't know how tall your character is, but she's 5'0", but she has a reputation as running a tight ship, so to speak. She takes no guff. And she's like, oh, good morning. So we just got transmission that a ship will be landing here shortly with some supplies for us. And I want you to oversee the team that is going to take the maglev with all of our tritium to
hold
the
up
starport.
Hold up a second. Spark, did you mean to play that? Is that
Oh yeah,
part
yeah. Just turn it down a lot. Just turn it down. I just want something. I figured so having some kind of background.
Oh, there's background music in Roll20.
Oh, there is there? I don't hear it.
Yes. I can turn it up.
There we go.
Is that better?
Oh, let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I hear it now. Sorry about that.
No worries.
All right. I don't hear it either, but
it's in a quiet part right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have your master volume down, you won't hear it very well. Hopefully everybody can hear the sound right now of it, right?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice
so,
ambiance.
Yes, there have been 6 months of tritium that we've been mining, about 10,000 tons of it, and it's being loaded onto the maglev as we speak, and the ship will be landing soon. And I want you to oversee the team that is going to head out there to oversee the exchange of supplies. She motions into the hallway, and standing kind of there, you would recognize the MMS officer, Karloff. And she says, Officer Karloff here, he's going to be going with the shipment to oversee it as it heads off-world to the space station. So he will be joining you as well to oversee everything. I am going to be arousing 2 Marines to join you and provide basically guard. Tensions have been high, of course, as you know, and we don't want anything to happen because of that. Also, it sounds like the ship's crew has somebody who's been injured, so we will be sending a medic along with you. I expect that you will uphold the UPP standards and carry this task out to the letter. Also, please try to pawn off that damned orphan on the ship's crew before they depart. Good day, comrade.
Understood.
And she turns and leaves.
I give a little salute before she leaves.
All right, now let us switch to sublevel 1.
How do you get out of government housing?
Yeah, I'm kind of locked in.
No, like I said, I messed up my map. I forgot to add the main doors.
Please help me, guys. Help me. I'm trapped. Help
It's a
me.
secret passage. You would know how to use it.
Help me,
You must tunnel
comrades.
out with the government issued spoon.
All right,
Truly
so we will
awesome.
move here. Did I move the players properly? Oh. I used Clip Studio. I just did it all in Clip Studio. All right, so we will go here to the enlisted barracks. To Wagner, Wagner, and Zhao. You two will also be awakened, and the commander on duty. Oh, you would use your not in the military usually. Commander on duty is gonna rouse you both from your bunks and say, "Hey, you are going to be providing security for a team taking shipment to the starport. Suit up, go collect some MLREs from the mess hall, and be ready for departure in 15 minutes at Terminal A." And to note, you're all very tired. No one has gotten a good night's sleep yet. That's why I said it will be fitting that you're tired.
Method acting.
Dr. Winters, you will have been on duty on the night shift in the med lab. It's been kind of a slow night. No one's been hurt. Shortly after the commander on duty had roused the 2 Marines, he would come in here and inform you. Dr. Winters, you are going to be needed for the team that is heading out to the starport. Ship finally came in, and they said that they have an injured crew member that will need treatment. So you will be joining the team to help assist there with our comrades.
Very well.
All right. And now we
You
get
get
to
my
go back to level 1.
Ooh,
For
Vlad's
everybody
Bar and
else.
Grill.
Yes, Vlad's Bar and Grill. All right. So the first person who's going to be awakened here is going to be Jaeger. Jaeger, you will be awakened by Mayor Wu as well. And so, good morning, Scientist Jaeger. We finally have a reason to offer you Epsilon clearance to the labs. Before we can let you begin your work and research, however,
I
I
put
would
up
like
a finger and silence her. Just like,
all right, Zubrev or Dmitri, whichever you're going to go by.
Dimitri preferred.
You're actually going to get jostled awake by Officer Karloff. You're going to be needed to run the power loader at Umbra Station to help unload and load the train. Hop to Terminal A. And then he walks away.
What, now?
Now,
yeah.
yes.
Fine.
All right. So at this point, I would assume that everybody else from the upper and lower floors would be in this region. So we would have Yuri. Dang it, you gotta grab the name.
Eh.
Why did it make the icon so small? That's dumb.
Is your
It
icon
was-
100 by 100?
I have no idea. But we'll make it fit. There we go.
If you make it 70 by 70, it'll fit perfectly with a grid. And I think.
Oh,
it should.
except my grid I don't think is 70 by 70.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah.
And then we would have you as well. And Helena. Last.
Yeah, I'm
It's all
small.
teeny. I know, I'm working. There, boom.
All right.
All right, so you are all now to level 1. And Yuri, remember that Mayor Wu requested that you drag the orphan and try to pawn them off.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so I guess go and get the kid with us.
Alright.
So we're all
That
gathering
interaction
there?
is entirely between the two of you. Terminally is this one here.
Okay.
So yes, Yuri, you will need to wake up Tink.
Alright.
Ah, bloody hell, where was Dimitri going?
To the train over here.
I go over to... I go over
Yep,
to
that
him.
would be the area that you were all told to meet up at. Also for Zhao and Astrid, you both would have an MRE on you. A prefab meal.
On what?
Yeah, one of the prefab meals.
Bug juice.
Put it.
Can I wake up Tink, or do you have anything else to...
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I just find the kid and I say, come on, kid, get up.
What time is it?
I don't know, what time is it?
By now, probably 2:10 a.m.
It's about 2:10 a.m. Come on, we need you.
So I have
There's
to
a
run
ship coming.
diagnostics on the ventilation system today. What do you mean?
Don't whine.
It's 2. It's 2 in the morning. What are you doing in here?
I'm getting you for a job. Now come on.
When did they ever need me for a job? I'm gonna get up and like get ready quickly, but you know. Aren't
How
I
old
just
is
the
the kid?
brat?
Alright.
He's about 15.
Oh, Christ.
Come on. Just gonna go through the wall here. Ugh.
Yeah, just facing through the wall.
You can just go straight to the train if you would like.
He's gonna teleport. There you go.
There you go.
Good old fast travel.
You cannot fast travel
so
when enemies are nearby.
the
Yaga, do you still have the cigarette on your mouth?
Yeah.
I imagine Rachel's a chain smoker.
Yeah, she lights the second one before
Oh,
the
great! I'm
trigger.
going over here.
Does she use the first one to light the second one?
Yep.
And Zhao would approach and say, "Hey, can I borrow a cigarette?"
Knock yourself out.
You know that'll kill you,
I
right?
ex- I extend the pack, just eyeing him with an eyebrow raise.
You know
Oh,
that
yes.
stunts your growth, right?
Or just
What?
take one, huh?
You do notice the transit station and the main lobby are all basically empty. There's a couple workers here in the transit station, but where there have been no real reasons to move around on the planet in the last 6 months, this area has been kind of dead, so to speak. While you're all waiting, you hear the sound of the maglev train coming in from the north as it comes into the station at supersonic speeds, basically. And then it slows down quickly to pull in at the station. And Yuri, remember, you're in charge.
I'm still imagining what the fuck we're doing out here. Mind enlightening me?
I imagine that every morning.
Also, keep in mind you have Officer Karloff, which you would all know and recognize as the MMS security officer here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carrie, what are we doing out here?
Who?
I call nickname.
For the officer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of motion
My
over to
character's casual
Karloff.
as fuck.
I motion
He's not
over-
supposed to be here anymore.
I sort of like, upon hearing what Scott says, I kind of motion to Karloff saying, he knows more than I do.
Well, we're all taking the train to the dropship that finally arrived after the last 6 months.
Yeah, we
Of
finally got
supplies
something
to
here.
get rid of and to pick up. It'll be nice to have a fresh bottle of vodka again.
That mean I can finally get off this rock.
Well,
Or are they
I
taking
believe
that?
that's the idea.
Yep.
All right, so the doors to the first passenger car opens. This is a super long train. It's got like at least 10 different compartments that are for passengers, and then probably another 50 behind it that are the cargo of the tritium. And some of you would know that tritium is highly volatile and can explode very easily. But it's a very precious resource.
Rachel gets on board as far away from that as possible.
You're like, I'll go to the very front.
Yeah, it's like,
In the wall.
In
Yep,
the wall.
in the wall.
it's natural insulation.
This is where my maps do end. Unfortunately, I haven't made the other starport, but it won't matter. Hopefully too much. Theater of the mind.
Let's just imagine we're on the train.
Yes.
Just give
So
us
we will-
awesome artwork and we'll be fine.
We'll all stare at the title page again. All right. So everybody loads up on the train, and it kicks off. Very loud, very fast as it speeds across the planet. You will have about 75 minutes until you reach the starport. So all you sleepy people who would like to get in some shut-eye may,
Yes.
but you'll be awakened again, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
may
I
as
find the
well.
nearest
so we
corner,
don't-
curl up, and shut my eyes.
Well, I didn't. Well, I took the nap relief instead of the never sleep pills, so I guess I'll just.
You took nap relief?
Yeah,
I'm just
remember I
gonna-
got 6 doses of it.
I'm just gonna sit down, cross my eyes, and just drift off. Cross my eyes, cross my arms, not eyes.
I'm just gonna check on my ammo, like one by one.
Double check all your equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll make sure everybody else is all good, and then I'll probably go to sleep just to get some shut-eye in.
All right. Yeah, a nice beefy suit. Without the helmet, of course, because you don't need air on this planet. At least not at these elevations. Alright, so after about...
Yeah, Rachel's just
Chain
lighting
smoking.
lighting another one and just gazing up to the ceiling, just sitting like legs pulled close, just on one of the seats, hogging like one of the whole benches. Just looking bored but awake.
Alright, so after about 45 minutes of travel, so halfway there, the train ends up slowing down rapidly, and you'd probably realize that it's far too soon, and it comes to a stop as all of the mag stuff turns off, and over the intercom you hear a voice come out.
What the
Come
hell?
Whoa.
And it's like, we've got some debris in the tracks up ahead. The transit circuits are shut off. Would any of you mind taking a look at that? We don't have any extra crew on board for this kind of investigation.
Looks like I'm starting work early.
Yeah, I guess I'll go out there and have a look.
I'll come with you.
All right,
Rachel just rolls her eyes and just tries not to,
chills.
yeah,
I suppose
do
I'll
anything.
follow
What was
since
the intercom again?
I guess if I'm in
I'm still
charge,
napping,
then I gotta make sure none of you die.
So the doors open and it's super dark. There's a little bit of light flooding onto the track from the open door. As you step out, the track does have some lighting at probably 100-meter intervals, where it's like a green blinky light. And if you look ahead of the train towards the front where the main locomotive is, its lights are shining up the track as well. And in the distance, you see that there's a series of red lights where normally they would be green. There's about, in the distance, you just see a bunch of red ones up ahead. And at the edge of the train's headlight range, you see just some weird debris laying there. From this distance, you probably couldn't make out what it is.
I'm gonna take out a small cube, like a rectangular shaped device out of my back pocket. I'm gonna take out a small cartridge, and I'm gonna use my little electronic game console's default white screen as a bad flashlight.
It would, yes, yeah. It would have some lights on it.
Stop the wizards.
Right.
Dimitri pulls out his high beam flashlight.
I'll just use that.
Ooh, do you guys like getting electrocuted? Because that's what happens here. Just be careful.
I assume you all move towards the debris.
Yeah, moving towards it. What the hell is that?
Does anybody want to roll me an observation?
Sure, why not?
I can do that.
I have 5. Observation.
I've got 7.
Oh, okay.
Except you're not out there.
Oh yeah, you're.
You stayed on the
Oh.
train. You're like, I'm not needed.
Does anyone have a higher observation than 5? Who's out here?
No, I got a 1.
All right.
Yeah, technically you can get a +1 for everybody on you.
You guys want to help me out? All right, +2.
Of course, comrade.
And I fail.
You can push it if you want.
Yeah, I think I'll push that.
You can
'Cause
take
it's
some
bullshit.
stress to push it.
Yeah. So up
Yeah.
your stress and then hit the button
All
again.
right, building up stress.
Barely.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you kidding me?
All right, let's see if you keep it together. Panic
Alright.
roll.
No,
We're off to a great
yes.
start.
I just immediately gonna scream. Okay, good.
No, you keep it together.
Okay.
Get out.
So you're
Sorry.
looking around, and Astrid's lighting shines over one of the areas, and you see a person duck down, trying to hide out of view. But you definitely saw somebody standing up there on the edge of the track. So the track is like a U shape. So they're up on one of the edges of the U shape, kind of near where that debris is. And now that you're closer, you realize the debris looks like pieces of the track that had been either cutting torched or crowbarred or something and just ripped up and thrown onto the track in the way.
Someone's vandalizing the track. I saw them.
Somebody's, sabotaging it. Yes, Spark saw a person up on the, like, who had climbed out of the U shape of the track up onto the edge.
They're trying to hide. Well, I think this is above my pay grade. I'm going back into the shuttle. I don't get paid enough to get fucking killed out of here. I don't get paid at
You
all,
don't get
actually.
paid. You've been
Yeah.
getting free food and housing, and that's your
You're
pay.
15. You don't get paid at all.
It's a figure of speech. I'm getting back in the shuttle.
What do the
Oh,
rest
don't
of
be
you do?
silly. It's just a trick of the light.
Can I get
It's
a little
the two
recap?
Marines and Yuri, and then I think Dimitri stayed on the
Yep.
train.
Dimitri's out here with the flashlight.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yep. I think Yuri said you went out, right?
Wait, am I out here or am I on the train? Because you guys told me I was on the train.
Okay, so we've got Dimitri and Astrid and Zhao then that are all outside at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happened? Because I went for a while just now.
Spark saw somebody climbing out of the track near the debris where it looks like they had been prying up or cutting up the magnet panels and throwing them into the track.
Okay.
I'm back in a minute.
Well, let's go check it out. And I'll get my gun out. Do I have a reload?
Yes. Yep.
With 2? Okay.
Scott's gonna realize mostly everyone's out, and he's just like, oh, fuck it. And I'm just gonna follow him behind
You've
everyone.
got
yeah, I guess.
you've got the two doctors on the train with the party official.
Yeah, well, they're not good
Yeah.
at fighting.
What are you talking about? I have a gun.
Uh-huh. Doesn't mean you know how to use it. I'm just saying.
Those are Marines with armor and real guns.
Yeah.
You know, the guys that chase me down the halls.
All right, let's go ahead and do initiative cards or dice.
Holy shit. What did we get myself?
We need our tokens on the map in order to do that.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just gonna
You should
drag
be able
mine
to
on.
drag them in. Yeah, just go ahead and add them somewhere on there so you can do initiative for yourself. I forgot you had to select it to do that.
Is it a dice roll or the card?
Dice.
How do you
I'll do that
put your
again.
token on the thing? It's not.
So you click on the name and drag it over.
Back.
Great.
I'm doing
Nice,
that, but
Vicky, what
nothing's
big
popping
token
up.
you have?
Oh shit. They encountered someone?
Thank you.
What did I miss?
I said let's go check it out, and then
Oh,
we have
shit.
to draw initiative immediately.
So make sure you click
Okay.
on your token and then you hit the initiative button. Your token has to be selected.
So
On
yeah,
your
you
character sheet, yeah.
click on your token and then if you go to your sheet and hit roll initiative.
Okay.
So I hit initiative card and it's asking me for a modifier.
Do the die, not the
Yeah,
card.
you type that, yeah.
You know what? We can have everybody, even the ones on the train, because you might want to react as well, depending.
Turn on the train again.
Yeah, it's not letting me put my token down.
Oh, just drag from the name. Don't drag from the icon.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. You have to do the name, not the icon.
Oh,
And here,
How'd
we'll
you-
make you a
okay, there
little
we go.
bigger.
I was
How'd you
dragging
do the
from wrong
initiative
thing.
card thing again? Or dice? Or
Dice.
Dice, yeah.
Dice, yeah. So make sure you click on your token after dragging it on, and then hit the initiative.
Big party.
One last one, right? We're missing you,
retro.
Luck.
what do I need to do?
You need to drag,
So drag your
icon
icon
down
on.
first.
So drag it by the name on.
Onto
And
the map.
then when you have your person highlighted, you then hit the initiative.
On your dice, yeah.
So here, I'll help. I'll drag you
Doesn't
onto
wanna.
the map.
No, yeah.
So now
like
if
that.
you click on your token
Yeah.
and then go to your character sheet and hit initiative dice. There we go. Yay. I hate that you have to select your token. It should know that you're that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general it works, but it does have some issues. All right, so it looks like the Saboteur and Dimitri get to react at the same time.
I thought turn order goes from highest number to lowest. Or is it?
No,
Oh.
it's yeah.
Alright.
Cody, you're crackling again. I don't know why it does that.
It wasn't doing this yesterday.
Where's your phone? Might be your phone.
Well,
It
do you
might
have it
be.
nearby? You're clear now, so
Get
all right.
distance between the phone and your equipment. Or turn it into airplane if you can.
Could be.
I think it is.
All right, one success. Astrid or Zhao, which one of you two would probably have been the point? Probably Zhao, because you have the smart gun, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your armor for me. So yeah, there you go. Awesome, you ignore all the damage from the pistol. If I remember right. Yes, I think that's only 1 damage, right? Yep. Yes, it does. Right. So the bonus of 2 made it so they got to roll 3 dice.
Yeah, I'm not
And they
seeing
got 1
Zhao's armor
success.
check.
It's on there. She got 1 success. Or he. All right, so bullet comes flying out as the person stands up on the edge and they fire at Zhao in the front there, and it kind of just pings off the armor. And it is now Dimitri's turn to react.
I'm diving towards the wall, getting out of the way.
You're like, nope.
Just
Gonna
nope,
do
right
anything
out of
else?
here.
Just head out? Or are you gonna try and head back into the train, or just like hide behind something?
Yeah, I'm diving behind whatever's there, getting as low as possible. I'm not a fighter.
Okay, so you'd have to probably try and make your way back to the entrance of the train then, the open door.
Okay, sounds good. That's what I'm doing.
Roughneck.
Roughneck. I got my flashlight. I can see
He's
what's
here
happening.
to
Get
do
the hell out of
work,
here.
not get shot at. All right, Dr. Winters, on the train, you hear a gunshot go off outside. Do you do anything?
Yeah, wake me up.
It just wakes you up. You're like, what?
Wakes.
Slept through the train stopping in the intercom. All right, we'll go on to Astrid then. All right. +2. Oh my gosh.
What?
You can push it.
What the fuck?
What just happened?
Did you add a bonus from your gun? Okay.
Ooh, you got a 1. All right. Oh yeah.
Just roll a 1d.
Go ahead and yeah, hit the 1 stress die. Oh, you're not? That's weird, Dimitri. You're looking in roll 20, right?
Just
Oh, did you up it? There you go. Okay, you're good.
Thank God.
No, yeah, no running out of ammo already. All right, so you fire
the whole
and you slam a slug into the dude's shoulder. Hey, it goes through him, you know. Or not slug, I guess was the wrong term. All right, and that was your 2 actions. Yuri, on the train, you heard 1 round go off and then a couple of pop, pop, pop in response.
Okay, yeah, well, I kind of hear that. I'm moving. I used my one fast action to draw my gun. And is there any would I be able to see the guy from I kind of get out of the train and I look at what's going on?
So yeah, if you step into the doorway, you are going to be kind of like it's dark out there. However, the 2 Marines basically have their flashlights. They're looking at the dude, so you can kind of see his silhouette up on the wall out there.
Okay, yeah, that's not a good shot though. I'll move up and is there any cover in the area?
Not really. You'd have to move a lot closer towards the panels that have been thrown into the track.
All right, well then, Yeah, I'll just move up, and any other action I can take,
I mean, you could try to fire at him. I'd give you probably a -1 mod, because you're stepping out of the light into the dark, and he's a little bit silhouetted, but not great.
I suppose I'll try and fire.
Okay.
All right, so I pull my gun up and I try and fire. Let me just put on the -1.
Oh, wow. Better than the Marines.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
You're a secret
Okay.
agent.
crack shot.
Oh, did you click the
Unit.
the weapon attack?
Oh no, I hit range.
Yeah.
combat.
Fastest
So in
gun
the
in
future, yeah, if
West.
you hit attack with the weapon on your sheet,
Oh,
that'll
I see.
give all the stats. Like if you look at
Okay.
Astrid's, where it
okay.
says like, here's all of this. But we'll go with the
I
2
see.
successes. What do you want that second success to go into?
Just
That
make sure that the
second
button. Just make sure the button is set RC for your attack if it's ranged, or else it'll also use close combat stats.
R6. Let me go to ranged combat and see what I can do besides just extra damage. Yeah, I could pin him down.
If you pin
I
him
could
down, you might knock him
position
off the mag strip, the mag clip though.
Yeah, I could knock him off, or I could knock the weapon out of his hand. Yeah, I'm gonna use that to do 1 damage and then knock the gun out of it, make him drop his gun.
Okay. All right. So you hit him in basically his arm that's holding the gun, and he cusses and drops it, and it hits and slides down into the track area. And he is not down yet, by the way. He's bleeding a little bit. Rachel, there's a
Alright.
gunfight going on outside.
I stay right where I am.
You're like, all right, chill.
Well,
All right, Zhao.
Rachel is on alert, but
Not gonna really do anything.
no, just stays right where she is.
All right. Zhao,
Yeah, so is there only one enemy?
there's only the one person that you see, yes.
So he's where is he now?
He's still up on the edge there, but he has been disarmed. He no longer has his pistol in his hand.
I'm gonna grab him.
You're gonna try and climb up the edge and grab him. So that will be a mobility roll to climb up this slippery metal wall.
Okay.
It's not super steep, but it's definitely not easy to just like walk up. You can push it if you really want up there.
I do. Yes.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you get up there and you're right on him. I will say that probably took your slow action, though, to kind of clamber up that as you slid down a little and then forced your way up with a burst of speed. So you do still have your fast action, though, if you want to use it.
So he's hurt, but not.
He's not dead. He's not broken yet, rather.
Can I, like.
He's disarmed for now.
Can I, like, shoot his leg or something?
So to shoot
shoot.
is a slow action, but it does say you can grapple attack as a fast action.
Yeah, I'll just use my.
It fell down into the thing and she ran up the edge. It's
Yeah,
like he
I'll-
dropped it and it slid down into the bottom of the U. You would probably be
Can-
closer to his gun at this point.
Can I try to, like, hit him?
You want to just like smack him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do close combat. And he can't even block because he is disarmed. Oh. You can push that if you want.
No.
Oh. All right, so you try to grab him and like he's just slippery with the blood coming out of his arm,
Oh,
and
he's so
you can't get a
slippery.
good hold on him. All right, Tink.
I don't have a gun. I'm just gonna take cover just in case he has. Take cover wherever I can find, and just in case he has a gun.
Well, he did drop it.
Well, he could
And it
pick
slid
it up.
down into the track area.
How close is that to me?
Take the gun.
If you do a run and then pick it up, you could do that this turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna run over and pick it up?
That's my 2 actions, though, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, so back to the Saboteur. He's going to try and... Yes, it's a service pistol. Yep, there should be a handout for it as well if you want to look at that for the
Yeah,
stats.
it's bonus 2, damage 1.
I make D&D campaigns, I know.
All right, so the Saboteur, he's going to try and shove Zhao back into the track area. Let's see, that is...
Can I block him?
You used both your actions. You cannot block.
Oh.
1 success. So yeah, he pushes you, and you slide back down into the U. And then-
Don't they have to condense against their close combat check?
Well, technically, you get your armor still. And since he didn't get a stunt, it is just dealing damage at this point. So go ahead and roll your armor. The stunt would
That
let him
hit
shove
me.
you away. All right, so he pushes at you, and you just kind of take it, and it means nothing to you as he slams his fist into your hard suit. All right, Dimitri.
Okay, I'm gonna try and look for a weapon, something I can tear off the wall of this train or whatever.
The one weapon that you knew of readily available has been picked up by the kid. But there's probably not any real other weapons. You could maybe move to the debris and see if there's something in that.
Yeah, I'll move up to the debris.
Okay. So when you get up to the debris, it, like I said, it's basically whole panels from this track system that have been popped off the sidewall, cut out, and thrown into the trackway. And there's probably, looking now that you're closer, there's probably 3 panels that they had ripped off and thrown into the track.
Okay, after seeing the Saboteur, do I think he's able to do it by himself, rip these panels off?
If he had a cutting torch, he possibly could. He'd at least be able to have cut them. Moving them, they look pretty big, so chances are it would have taken 2 or 3 people to shove them the way that they've fallen.
All right, I'm gonna tell the rest of the group. I don't think he's the only one down here. I'm gonna try to move one of the panels. See if there's anything under it.
All right. If you want, you can try and do a strength check to lift that up. Or I guess it would be stamina.
All right. Okay, so using this character sheet, how do I roll for my stamina?
You just click on the word stamina.
All right, it's asking for a modifier 0
Nope,
and just hit submit.
0, yeah. All right. So you lift it up about a foot, and under there, you do see what looks like a cutting torch.
Oh, snaps. I snatch it up.
All right. And picking that up, you would have to redrop that panel because it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'll drop it. Hopefully not on my feet.
No, we'll say you get clear.
Fantastic.
All right. Dr. Winters, you're awake. There have been a couple gunshots outside.
Okay, I see that. Like, I guess most of the train's empty now. So
Yeah.
I'll start heading
You
out.
and the other doctor, I think, at this point is all that's left.
Yeah, I'll start heading
Yeah.
out to everybody else.
All right, you're just gonna step outside.
Yeah.
All right, Astrid. Yep. Only give yourself a +1 for the aim because you do have Zhao up there.
I'm still up there with him. Okay.
Yes, you're still up there.
Oh, God.
All right, roll your panic.
Please keep it together.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Nice.
All right, so you unload the rest of your clip into this guy. Like, you fill him full of holes, and his body just falls backward off the edge of the track out of sight.
Holy shit!
Actually,
Out of
wasted.
sight. I
So
was
he's
trying.
dead.
Oh no, I want to question him.
Nope, he's gone.
He's dead.
He's
Do you
got
you think that
small
was
holes on the
overkill?
front and watermelon-sized holes on his back.
Oh yeah.
Thank God, storm out.
That's gross.
Do you think that was a little overkill? Maybe a little tad. Well, how are we gonna fix this mag bridge? Like,
Rachel sticks her head out from the side. So did you win or are you all dead?
Yeah, I kind of shout out to everyone. Is the guy dead? Is everything under control?
He's dead.
I'm gonna hide the gun that I took just in case anyone wants to try and take it from me.
You're...
just shove it into a pocket somewhere.
All right.
Hey kid, what's that in your pocket?
Oh, don't worry, I'm just happy to see you.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Kids packing heat.
So roll of quarters. Yeah, roll of quarters in your pocket.
A few.
Ruples.
What exists here?
It's my Game Boy or whatever.
Playing
It's
some,
a
What's
dark
that
Alright.
bulky thing
I'll be
in
playing
your
some sick games with
pocket?
this later.
It's a Nerf gun.
Like Russian roulette or some shit.
Tetris.
We just called
Yeah, that doesn't
roulette,
work
comrade.
very well unless you add blanks to
Well,
it as well.
at
and
least,
you
at
Yeah,
least
need to
I'm
make
not the one
yourself
going
deaf.
first.
That doesn't work without a revolver.
Well,
if
that's
I'm
why I
not-
said it works if you load it with a bunch of blanks, but then you can still blow your ears out.
You can still
Yeah,
kill
but then
yourself
you
with
have
blanks.
to take out the magazine
Yeah.
and
You can
rearrange
still kill
the
yourself
bullets
with
every
blanks.
time.
But hey, I'm just gonna say I can't. On one condition, if we do this, I don't go first. I'll always be the winner. But
All
anyway.
right. So there are a couple things you all can do at this point. If somebody wants, they can climb down the outside edge to check the body of the person who fell. There's also these mag panels that need to be basically reinstalled.
Would that be a mobility roll to get down there?
It
Yeah.
would, yes.
I'm gonna try.
I have 8
Oh,
mobility.
You're
If that works.
volunteering to go check on the dead guy?
Yeah. I'll see if he has any ammo.
You're like, I want the reload for this. I need to get
who
there
has the most
first.
threats?
So in the meantime, Rachel walks down the tracks to where everyone's like,
Hanging
all this
out.
commotion is going on.
Zhao, you're still up top, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright, so Tink scrambles up the side, finds the maintenance ladder, and slides down and checks on this body of the guy who fell off.
Does he have any like identifying documents on him or anything?
Go ahead and give me an observation check. Let's see how much you can discern on this guy.
I
the
tried,
rest of them
I
are
tried rolling and it didn't go through. It might be lagging. There we go.
There
there
it is.
Ah,
Hey, 2. Sweet.
2.
Alright, so the
Good.
first thing you find is you do get a reload for this pistol.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it has what was in it, but now he's got an extra. It was not empty. No, the guy did not empty it out. Well, just one reload. Because it's got the ammo in it, so you can keep using it, and then it has one extra reload.
Anything else?
Yes, you notice that he has a Weyland-Yutani logo on his jacket.
Oh no.
Can I try tearing it off? I want to save it.
Yep, and under it, his name tag says Smith.
Smith.
Yep.
Cool, Weyland. I look at the name and I'm like, cool, a Weyland-Yutani logo. I always wanted one of these.
Well,
Is-
Johnny,
Is Zhao watching all of this?
You can, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
especially if you're shining your light down there, looking down,
Mm.
you would see spark rifles through the guy's pockets. He pockets something and then rips something off the dude's jacket. If you want to know what they are from up here, you would need to do an observation check.
Can I just ask Tink what he found?
All right, I'm gonna climb back up.
Zhao's asking what you found.
Oh,
Yeah.
this patch from Weyland-Yutani. His name is Scott. No, wait, that's my name. Smith. I'm Weyland-Yutani.
The Weyland-Yutani agent was me.
All
Right.
along.
Rachel
trying to
just
start-
Rachel just raises an eyebrow at it.
I'm,
While she's
I'm
just
not really
gazing
an
over the
idiot, I'm
panels
just
and-
a midget.
Yeah, Zhao would just curse like fucking Japanese. And we
And
suppose
British.
we go back.
yeah, the Japanese are British, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help getting these panels back in place and re-welded. Who
All
wants
right,
to give
yeah,
me a
I
hand?
go up and join the rest of you guys since I fired my shot from all the way from the doorway of the train.
Who has the cutter?
So, to get this repaired, you will need to do a successful comm tech to fix some of the wiring that had been cut in the sidewall. And then that'll probably take a turn. And then to
I've
get
got
the
some ranks in
panels
contact if-
moved into place and re-welded on will take a full shift of work.
Okay, who's got more than one stress?
I have 2.
We
Here
should
comes
have
the
added
drug
stress
dealer.
for this fight, right?
He's just watching out for the people under his command.
I'll
Rachel
take
can
two
give the wiring a go.
I can
I'll
help
take-
with the wiring. I've got 2 ranks in Comtech, so I could help out.
I got 8 total in Comtech.
I have 5
Yeah.
contact.
I have 7 total in Comtech, so I can help out.
Wow.
All
Wow, we
right.
got a lot of Comtech people.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's
Well, who wants to
key
lose
skill
stress?
of the-
The roughneck has a 1 in Comtech, yeah.
What do you mean
Yeah, you
lose
can lose
stress?
1 stress. Oh, because I have an ability called Calming Presence that takes 1 stress per turn. So,
Well, during that shift, I'm going to use my little amber necklace that has a bug preserved in it, and I'm gonna reduce my stress.
Okay.
yeah.
Rachel just
Alright.
lights up again as she bends over the wires.
So who's helping Rachel?
Dimitri will help Rachel with the panels.
Well, first we got to fix the wires, so that's the Comtech.
I'll help fix the wires.
Okay, so Rachel, I guess you get a +1 on that.
All right. Oh Jesus.
All right. It actually ends up being a lot more complicated than you thought it would be, and it's going to take you 20 minutes instead of 10 to get it fixed. Nope.
No, she's Android.
PCs
Not
don't
that
know.
You don't know
PCs
that
don't
in
know
game, though.
No. No one knows shit, except Rachel, of course.
Because she can.
Because you can.
So it,
What
it
about
takes
the
about
stress
20
thing?
minutes.
Trust me, like before, whatever. If she was human, she would still do the same.
All right, so yeah, it takes about
Yeah,
20
these wires.
minutes.
These
So
wires are
everybody who
complex.
wasn't helping with the wires can have that stress reduction because it took 2 turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can reduce 1 more. Or were you already at 1? Oh. Okay.
I can take away stress for free.
Can I take back the fact that I used my signature item then?
No, you already did.
Okay. Okay.
No take backs.
All right. You were
Yeah.
going to say something about the wires, Rachel?
Yeah. But these wires are way too fucked. The brute just cut right through them. You can just fix it like this. It's gonna take 20 minutes perhaps.
Guys, I almost finished. I was supposed to wake up in an hour.
Yeah, by this point, it's probably almost 4 a.m. now.
No, a shift is 6 hours.
Which is still
It hasn't been a shift yet. They haven't even
Oh.
started on the panels.
All right.
All
which
right,
would still mean
so
it's pitch fucking black.
I just saw a guy get multiple holes blown into him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep.
she's like, I saw what you did there, but I will be quiet.
I would hold up my fists. Nothing gets past these. Yeah.
All right, who is going to be the primary lead on the panel? Probably Dimitri, I imagine.
Yeah, Dimitri's going to use all his great strength.
Yep.
Yep.
Is anybody going to help?
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
does
need
it
help.
need?
Wait, is this heavy machinery?
Yes, this will be a heavy machinery for the whole process.
Okay, well I don't have any ranks in that, so I can't help.
Okay.
How can you help? Only if you got 1 or higher in heavy
Yeah,
machinery,
it'll give
right?
a +1.
I don't have anything in that, so.
Does anybody else have a heavy machinery dot?
Looks like it might take 3 of us to lift this thing.
I mean, I have 3.
I'll help
Okay.
as well.
So
I
you
guess
can do a plus
Well, you
2, it sounds like.
I got 6 strength though, so.
yeah, but you're doing the wire.
Well, now it's the
Alright.
the panels. The wires are done at this point.
Then Rachel can do it. She's more
Well,
than.
if it's heavy machinery, I can't. I got nothing in that, but.
So Dimitri, go ahead and yep.
Oh yeah, you need to not put a plus in there, just a raw number. Otherwise, it gives you this.
Well, if you click the heavy machinery, it should just do it, and then you put the
Yeah,
yeah.
if you put a modifier in, I'm thinking to put in plus.
There you go. 2. All right. So let's see. Stunts on heavy machinery, you can do it in the time. So it would take 1 shift instead of 2 if you want to go that route. What else do we have that you can do if you wanted? You can get a +1 to a later roll. You
What did I
can
roll,
fix.
buddy? Again, I
You
can't
got
see.
2. So, oh yeah, you got 2 successes. It's not showing up. That is weird.
When you
What
roll,
browser are you
Knock,
using?
I can see Chrome.
Huh. I have no idea why it's not showing up then. That is weird.
Yeah, Knock. When you roll as a GM, I can see your roll because it's not using a style, but everybody else is using a style from the sheet, and I can't.
Oh, okay. You got 2 successes, so you do have a stunt available. So, like I
Let's
said,
go
you
ahead
can.
and stunt that, and make it 1 shift instead of 2.
Okay, you can do it in half the time then. Awesome. All right. Everybody's feeling hungry by the time this is wrapped up, and I believe the only people
Oh,
with
boy.
food are the Marines. So no one's starving yet, but you're definitely getting hungry, and will probably need to eat within the next shift before you hit that starving state. Did anybody actually sleep during the shift while everybody else was working?
I'm gonna say I did.
Okay, so you got your shift of sleep. Anybody else who did not sleep, you've now gone quite a while without sleep, and you're getting closer to exhaustion. Okay, so you're not hungry. How about you, Zhao? Are you gonna eat?
I'm not starving yet, so no.
You're like, I'll wait until I'm starving.
Yes.
Astrid's like, I'm gonna preemptively stop that from happening. All right, so we get everything repaired, back in place. All the lights that were red, they click over and switch down the line, and they're all green lights again. And you're able to get the train moving.
Oh, thank God.
Let there be light, huh?
Choo choo.
All right, so
All
we're back on the train and continue
Working
cruising
on the
along.
railroad.
And again, we had to stop with about 30 minutes left in the trip. So 30 minutes later, riding this loud, fast train, we finally pull into the Umbra starport.
Yes.
You can have slept for about 30 more minutes. Yep, I get it where I can.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can sleep where you can.
I just played my game because I already slept.
Slip.
All right, so we arrive in Umbra starport, and trying to think, Scott will have seen it before, and Jaeger recently. I'm trying to figure out who else might have been at the starport in the last year, we would say.
You think I might have been there at some point, or?
Dimitri probably would have, especially where you're like kind of a jack of all trades for go do heavy lifting and everything.
I imagine
Yeah,
mostly everyone's seen
repairs.
the starport because isn't this the place where you arrive?
Yeah.
But within the last
So well,
year
somebody
or
might have been here for a year
Oh,
or two
I
already.
see.
But things can change. That's what I was saying. Scott, your family ditched you 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So as we pull into this starport, and again, no one's been here at least in 6 months. The place is littered with like debris. There's just kind of like trash lying around, and chilling on the docks. You have all these just depressed looking workers just sitting around. And as the train comes to a stop in the station, they all kind of are looking at the train with surprise on their face. Like, what is this? Like, this isn't supposed to be here. What's going on? And shortly after the train arrives is actually when this large spacecraft comes down through the atmosphere and lands nearby at the starport beside the dock area. It's covered in UPP logos and everything. And basically, the timing was perfect that you arrived at the same time as this spacecraft.
Can I try waking everyone up?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wake everyone up because we've arrived and the ship is here. I'm just gonna let's see how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use the butt end of my game. I'm gonna hit some metal in the thing multiple times. Like, hey guys, we're here. Wake up.
Up and at 'em, everybody.
Cock a doodle doo.
Oh,
Joe just gives him a side eye.
Could you be less?
Could you not wake me up at 1 in the morning? Thanks.
All right, so Officer Karloff is gonna open the doors and look outside, and he kind of glares at these ICSC dock workers that just are littering the place with their presence and their actual litter. And he's going to make his way towards where this ship has landed.
Say to Helen, I say, remember, Doctor, they got a wounded on this ship, so be ready.
Do I see a
Okay, you
power
got it.
loader?
There are a couple power loaders, yes.
All right, I'm gonna start making my way towards the power loader.
You're like, I know what I'm here for.
Yeah, going for that big yellow thing.
There would be kind of a market, but it looks like everything's kind of shut down and just in not a super fantastic state. It's what, let's see, if it was 4 when you started on the panels and that took a shift of work, so it'd be 9, 10 a.m. But still, a lot of the lights are off in a lot of the shops. I mean, it's been 6 months since any kind of supplies have arrived for anybody here. So there's not a lot to sell at this point and buy.
Seeing as how Dimitri has been here before, probably periodically for maintenance, is there anybody I recognize?
You could probably recognize one of the ICSC dock workers that's hanging out. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, but it's not lit.
Yeah, I gave him a wave as I walk towards the power loader.
He kind of stares at you with like this blank expression and doesn't wave back. It's been too long since they've had real work.
I'm gonna head towards the closest source of food.
All right, like I mentioned, most of the shops here are closed. There would be like a couple different restaurants, but they're all shuttered up right now.
Okay, well then I'm heading to the ship that came because it probably has some kind of food, right?
It is bringing supplies, so
Oh,
that is a
boy.
good assumption.
Yeah.
Will somebody give me an observation roll? Doesn't matter who.
I'll do
I
the
can do it.
honors. Yeah, you? All right. Is there any place that sells some cigarettes?
Observation.
Nice.
Oh,
So-
wow.
As you're all heading towards, the ship that landed, looks like Yuri, you notice one of the dock workers is kind of like following you guys crossing towards this ship. And the second his eyes light on the fact that there's this huge freighter ship that just landed, he jumps up and runs off down a side alley.
That's not
Like it
really-
suddenly hit him that, holy crap, there's a ship here. There hasn't been a ship here in 6 months. What's going on? Type of behavior.
I haven't shown anyone else my Weyland-Yutani patch that I found off the guy.
No,
you've
you've
shown
not.
it
Wait,
to me.
did the
Oh,
second-
you told
Wait.
Zhao that you had
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Would it be
Yeah.
pertinent that it wouldn't be pertinent that I tell anyone else?
That's up to you.
I mean, I'd kind of like to know.
Oh, guys, by the way, that Saboteur guy, he was Weyland-Yutani. I take out the patch. I got this off his jacket.
What?
Fucking corporate dogs.
Shit. Weyland-Yutani? Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, the whole
Well,
point
I was
was
heading
to come do the ship, and all the shops are closed. So everybody's like, oh, well.
This is the only thing we can do.
Dimitri's just getting a power loader ready because he knows he's got a job to do here that involves that.
Yep.
Alright, well, after seeing the patch, I kind of take note of the fact that we got interrupted by a Weyland-Yutani guy who tried to... Because I assume that's what my higher-ups would want to know about.
All right, so the landing claw thing comes down. It's full of like all these cargo crates and stuff. You've got 3 people there. One of them is laying on kind of a gurney-looking table. And they're all wearing UPP uniforms.
Can I go ahead and ask them what are they doing here?
Well, these are the people from the ship that landed. So these are the people who are dropping off and picking up supplies.
Not much to pick up.
You've got, what was it, 30 train cars full of tritium?
Besides that,
Yeah.
All right, I get to the power loader. I hop up in there and I strap in. Is there any way to communicate with the ship to find out what the hell they want me to?
You'd probably have to walk your way over to where this landing pad just came down at.
10-4.
So Officer Karloff is standing there talking to the guys. He turns and looks over and sees, looks for Dr. Winters and kind of like waves you over. And then points at the person laying on the gurney.
What seems to be the problem?
So you get there, and the guy is laying there, and he's got like dressings pushed onto his stomach, basically. And they're like, yeah, he got shot close range with a shotgun. And you
dear.
overhear the captain of this ship telling Officer Karloff that they had a run-in with pirates. And unfortunately, they only have half the supplies that they were supposed to bring.
Yeah, we just got attacked by a prize a few minutes ago.
Or was that a pirate, though?
Oh, I don't know. No one told me who it was.
Or made it look like they were? Kit proves anyone can walk around with a patch of Weyland-Yutani on his chest.
I don't think the kid told me. I think I was gone. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got here.
So why do I have to be here again?
I have no idea.
You gonna tell him, Yuri?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, kid, you said you wanted a chance off this rock. Well, I suppose now's your chance.
Great, you guys just want me gone. I understand.
The captain of the ship kind of overhears that, and he's like, "Wait, we can't take any passengers. We
What
don't
do you-
have enough hyper sleep chambers for it. We've got Officer Karloff here, who's going to be joining us, but with that crew member being left behind to be saw to at the medical facilities, we still don't have any extra cryo sleep chambers.
Where's your
We can't
synthetic?
be picking up slackers.
Where's your synthetic?
We don't have a synthetic.
Okay. Well, I guess you guys are stuck with me then.
Yeah. Well, tough break, kid.
I'm getting back in the train. I need to get home.
You're like, all right, whatever.
I go to the captain. Do you have a med lab I can prepare my work at, or operate on him?
Yeah, we need to unload all these supplies here, and then just start loading in the tritium. So if you want to go ahead and give me 3 heavy machinery rolls, and you get, what does a power loader give you? Is it +2? I gotta go look. I don't have that in.
Here, I can pull it up since I'm not currently doing anything.
Where is that at? Is it a tool? Oh, it's under suits? Oh, that's why I can't find it.
I guess technically it's a suit.
Heavy machinery gets a +3.
Rock on. One moment.
All right. So you want to cut the time in half to unload?
I guess I got an extra 100. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut the time in half.
Okay. So it'll take you half a shift to unload that platform that they have there. And then go ahead and do your next roll for moving stuff from the train, the tritium, over. And this is where it matters. Oh, nice.
Well, shoot.
You don't
Cool.
detonate any, so that's a good thing.
You're welcome.
All right. And again, you can go ahead and cut that time in half. It would normally take probably 2 shifts of work. So you can cut that down. If you really want into half a shift, you just do it amazingly. You're like, I know how to Lego this.
Yeah, you see me, montage, really quickly moving, blurs. Yeah, that's
He's like,
So
I am
you're
not
getting
going to
to
do extra work. You're going to move the train forward so I can unload each car quickly.
That's turbo-tastic.
You must have a
So-
Class C rating.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to spend a full shift, just unloading, reloading, getting everything. After the last of the supplies are moved over, and during this time, by the way, you notice that a crowd has been growing of people watching this happening. And they kind of have this hungry look in their eyes, like, wait. Well, it's more of a, they've got supplies and commerce happening here.
Maybe desperate.
So they're, yeah,
Well,
exactly. They're looking kind of desperate, would be more of it, like, and a little anger mixed in there with them. As they watch this exchange of basically commerce happening in front of them that they don't get to be part of. Yuri, you actually are going to be approached by the local ICSC official.
All right.
He walks up and he's like, "So, looks like you guys got a shipment in."
Yeah, first in 6 months.
Yeah, tell us about it. So do we go through you, or do we need to reach out to Mayor Wu about our tariffs?
I wouldn't know much about that. I'd say you'd reach out to Mayor Wu.
All right. Do you guys have anything extra that you can, offer here so we can maybe open up some shops again or something?
Yeah, again, I'd have to run that through my higher-ups. All I was told is that there was a shipment coming in, so unfortunately, I don't really have all the information at the moment.
All right. Well, I guess I better get on the comms and reach out to Mayor Wu then. He holds out his hand for handshake.
I shake it.
And he doesn't let go, and he's like, just remember, if there's any way you can help us out, please come find me. And then he lets go and quickly hurries off.
Okay, well, I take note of the guy, so I can remember him.
Yep. Yeah, that last, he did such a good job. He knew exactly how to do this. He Tetrised it perfectly.
Yep, that's
Alright,
me
so-
/ flexing. You're welcome, guys.
He plays a lot. He plays a lot of Death Stranding.
Alright, so
That's
after the final stuff has been loaded and the platform comes back down one last time, there's this large box, big black box that has biohazard symbols on it, and it's got a giant sticker on it that says top secret. And the captain of the ship says, I'm supposed to sign this over to the science officer.
Yes, that would be me.
All right, so he holds out a little tablet for you to sign on accepting the shipment.
Yeah, Rachel browses through it, just glancing over whatever is not classified into detail, and just scribbles, signs, and hands the clipboard back.
Yeah, basically it's all redacted.
Yeah.
It just, yeah, it's like all marked out.
They really don't want anything out about this stuff, huh? Do they?
Nope,
tell
I
me.
don't even know
There you
what's
go.
in it. All I know is it had to stay in cold storage, so make sure you get it back as quickly as possible. It's only got power supply for 1 or 2 shifts, maybe, and then it's going to start defrosting, and you're going to have issues, supposedly.
Of course, they couldn't do a proper job, could they?
You make do with what you have. I'm just glad that when we got by those pirates, they didn't get their hands on this, because, yeah, that would have been my career over right there already.
Yeah,
Heaven
tell me
forbid
about
they
it.
steal our
Rachel seems very uninterested in, like, whatever he's babbling about his own problems. All right. Let's
All
get
right,
this going.
one of my Marines, give me an observation.
Mine is 6. 4.
Oh, you're both even. Go ahead and one of you roll and add a plus.
Yep.
Oh, you can push it if you want.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
We're
All
so
right.
terrible at it.
So the crowd, you've got 50 people now who are there. Some of them are standing around, like they're all grumbling. You can't really make out what they're saying, but you get the impression this is a group of grumpy people. Some of them have maintenance jacks in their hands that they're just kind of like white knuckle clenching and like tapping into the other. This
Wow.
looks like a not happy group, and their tension seems to have just been rising as they realize that all of these supplies have been loaded back onto this UPP maglev, and none are being left behind here.
Does Dimitri see this crowd?
Dimitri would see it too, yeah, as he finished thing up.
Can I try saying something?
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna step out because I noticed Teja was like, I'm gonna be like, look, it takes 30 minutes to get back to our base.
That's more than that.
Well, no, I thought it said it'd take 30 minutes.
75.
75 minutes. So
You
okay.
went 45, had the breakdown, and then another 30.
Okay, so that'd be like an hour and a half.
Yeah, to round trip it.
Oh.
Or
It
yeah, to one way, yeah.
It takes an hour and a half to get to our base and an hour and a half to get back. That's 3 hours for us to sort all of our supplies out, distribute some to you guys, and be completely fine. There's no need to get upset over this. We just want to take it back to our base so we can properly divide it among who needs it.
Nice.
Right?
Go ahead and give me a, let's see.
Manipulation.
Manipulation, yeah.
I have 3. Do you guys want to help me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You will get a -2, just so you know.
Alright.
Because there's a
Oh,
bigger crowd for them
So-
than
Rachel
have
bumps in
supporting
with
I
her
am
age
really good at
manipulation.
manipulation, so I can help you out.
So that'd be
+1.
+1, yeah. Okay.
I love
and
that the kid's the one who's like, come on, guys.
Ah!
Oh, nice! You
Whoa.
succeed. Excellent.
Alright.
We're
So-
playing
Wow.
around.
You ease their tensions a little bit, and one of the guys is like, all right, well, that makes sense. Hopefully we can, get something from that. We'd love to open our stores again,
I hope so too.
So if a few of the people leave, the crowd probably down to about 20 remaining at this point.
Oh, if that went bad, I was gonna shit my pants, dude.
And the ones that remain down on the benches and stuff at the dock, they seem like they were when you first arrived.
Alright.
Oh, nice work, kid.
And Rachel, as you take your shipment away from your specific shipment, the captain's gonna be like, oh, and keep in mind that can't leave your sight ever. It has to always be under watch.
As in directly within the same compartment?
Yes, you need to keep that in your sight at all times until you've delivered it to the research facilities at the post.
What is it?
Well, if it requires eyes, I require a barrel.
You require what?
A barrel. I need someone with a gun to watch over this with me. If it's that valuable, I don't want someone to take it away from me. I'm not exactly the one to carry arms.
Well, you just had a Marine offer to...
Alright.
Alright, they take the last lift up. The crew member who was injured, Winters, you want to go ahead and give me a aid roll to keep them stable?
Yeah. What role?
Crew member that was on the ship, he had been shot in the stomach with a shotgun at point blank range.
Yes, yeah.
How is he alive then?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So you can't completely treat his wounds here. You will need to get him back to the med bay, but he's at least not going to die on you in transit. So that's always
Oh, good.
good news. And of course, Officer Karloff boards the ship, and all the engines and stuff start to kick on as they get ready to leave the atmosphere. Is anybody else going to do anything in the port before you all board the train to head out?
Ask if they got a snack.
Stock up on cigarettes.
The shops are all closed still. They were hoping for these supplies and didn't get them. You guys are not sure what all's in the shipment, and
we should
Yuri was
be
saying,
sure.
you kind of have to get permission to distribute those from higher up. That would be back at base from Merwu.
Yeah.
Do I see anybody like nibbling on snacks or food or whatever?
Not really, no.
Well, me lighting up again.
Everybody who
Okay.
did not have an MRE, so everybody but my Marines, I need a what is it when you're starving? Is it stamina?
Stamina.
And you would probably need to eat your MRE at this point.
I'm gonna
Zhao.
eat it. Yeah.
So is my character striving or?
Yes, you guys are starving
Yeah.
at this point.
Woohoo.
We have to make a stamina roll, or we're starving.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. I
Oh,
have,
okay,
like, literally no stamina.
Oh.
All right. So Dimitri, you can. I think you can push a stamina for hunger, right? Because you got all zeros. You didn't get anything.
Yeah, I got True Grit. I can push any skill roll based on strength twice.
Oh, so yeah, go ahead and push it at least once. Tink, you're doing okay. Winters and Yuri, you both can push if you really want.
Push through the hunger.
I don't have any stress at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll push.
Oh.
All right,
no.
Dimitri, roll a panic roll. You got a face hugger on that stress.
I'm freaking out, man.
I'm so hungry, it hurts. All right, you keep it together. You don't take any damage. Your stomach really hurts. Yuri, your health just dropped one. You tried to ignore the hunger pains, but it's just too much. It's hurting at this point.
It's odd. I can see the stress roll, but not the other rolls.
Hey, and Winters is able to push through.
Good
Yeah.
job,
Ooh,
It's
Winter.
like I'm a
Success.
doctor. I know how to ignore pain. Shut up,
But
stomach.
if he has a stun, he can share one to you.
What's that?
That worked.
Like if you have a stun in stamina, you can share one success with the.
I don't think that works for starving.
Yeah, I don't think you
okay.
can share an ability
Hey,
to resist.
I know you're starving, but here.
Feel better. Pat, pat.
Little tummy
right.
rub. Fix that right up.
So, everything's done. You've probably dropped the power loader back off, I assume.
Yep, I stowed it.
All right. And as you all make your way back to the maglev, train to board it, the ship starts to take off. You know, it's raising up into the atmosphere. And in the distance, you see a bright flare and a trail of smoke as a rocket gets fired at the ship.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit!
Everybody's stress
What
goes
now?
up as
Right.
a rocket flies up at the ship and blows it out of the sky. And where it had all of that tritium on it, the explosion is just massive, and the shockwave knocks all of you to your butts.
Ow, my butt.
And that is where we are going to end today.
Oh, you kidding me?
Oh, I love the hangers.
Ending with a boom.
Weyland-Yutani, I fucking know it. I know it's Weyland-Yutani.
Those guys are dicks.
Hopefully that rocket noise wasn't too loud for you guys.
It was the perfect amount of boom.
Oh.
I did not hear any rocket noise.
Oh, do you not have the Roll20 noises on?
No, I should have rolled 20 noises on. I do not know what's.
Maybe you muted Rotor.
Maybe someone can replicate the noise for you.
Boom, boom, bang.
The missile gets
Boom.
fired. As soon as it hits the ship, you hear a human voice go, boom.
So, all right, let's go ahead and go over experience.
Experience.
You want to do that, Cody? You seem really good at finding that page and reading it out to everyone.
You're the experienced guy.
So everybody does get one just for showing up. So make sure you give yourself your freebie.
Participation trophy.
Oh man, I feel like it's like college. My sleep.
Nope.
Sleep.
I shot at the Weyland-Yutani guy, and my yeah, part of my agenda is stopping Weyland-Yutani's activity.
My agenda is just to assist and protect the personnel of the UPP outpost, whatever, like however I can.
Yeah, you did that for sure.
I don't have a buddy arrival yet.
I feel like I kind of like pointed myself out when I tried to speak up about like, hey, we just need to take this back, you know.
Yeah, in a way, you stood up for everybody.
Yes.
If that went bad, I was gonna get fucking shot.
You're like,
Well,
they're
I've got
dead.
a power loader closer so I can start squishing heads.
Oh my god.
All right, whoever made a panic roll gets 1 XP.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all were part of that firefight.
We all did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found the biohazard container.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, you found the Weyland-Yutani, and then there's that sci-fi material.
Yeah. Just a small thing. Can Knock basically say like yes or no that something like that happened? Because now it's 3 voices like all
For
going
which
down the
thing?
list. For like every like so far, like what did we do and what did we did not do? Like
So yeah, everybody
I
got
just
the
need
freebie.
a final say from you about these things.
Gotcha. So yes, everybody got the freebie.
I think Dimitri did.
Dimitri definitely did. Did anybody else? I would say that the kid Spark, you definitely you swayed a crowd to not be super violent. Yeah, I would say so. You totally unloaded on him.
I shot him in the arm from like all the way across.
No one has earned any money.
Or panic rolls are also. If you made a panic roll, you get a point, right?
All right, so how much XP did everybody get?
I've only got
Every-
1.
Yeah, my PC froze up, so.
Who only got one?
I only got 1, I think.
Yeah, because Rachel
wow.
didn't even participate in the fight, so.
No.
Yeah, you did. You climbed
Yeah.
up there and attacked the dude. So let's
What?
see.
I
What
mean,
page?
No, that was
Rachel.
not me.
Oh, 35. Yeah. Okay. So everybody participated. There's one.
Yeah.
3.
Then did you risk your? I don't think. So some people got the personal agenda. Others not necessarily. You'll have to kind of make that call on your own, I would say. Or DM me about it. Did you risk your life for your buddy PC? Anybody who was in that firefight kind of risked their life.
Yep.
That would be the 2 doctors don't get that one for sure because you weren't in the
Yep.
combat.
I'm not sure I would either as Dimitri. I just
Because you
saw
hit.
she was going down and ran.
You're like, nope, bye.
Yeah, I noped out of there quick.
Did you make a panic roll? I think almost everybody did.
I think I read.
I think
Oh,
I
you don't
didn't-
make panic rolls though, Lux.
I don't think I actually earned anything beyond participation point.
You
Uh,
have
you were all part of
discovery, right?
the significant discovery. I mean, everybody was part of that, so everybody does get that one.
Okay, right.
The
So you have
significant
one more.
discovery of the missile in the ship.
Yeah, we all discovered something. The ship fucking blew up.
Yeah, that's a dangerous event.
Okay, I'll add that one.
Just remember though, you only get 1 XP per question.
that's still one.
Yep.
Lux.
I'm
So
not
I
sure
got
about
3
the rest of
total.
y'all, but I just discovered how much poop my pants could hold because of that rocket.
All right, so it sounds like the minimum that people got was 3,
Yeah, I'm at 3. So.
and
I got-
freaking Astrid got 6. Holy crap!
I'm at 5.
You-
You're like, I have 1.
What?
What?
Yeah, I think I got 3.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the. I got 5, so I'm gonna go to the talent list and see if there's anything I might pick out.
Lux. You got.
Would you
have
count,
2, right?
Would you
Because
count
the
running up to grab the gun, like,
significant
risking your life or something?
discovery is just 1.
Yeah. But there's a participation point, and there's like. There was something else? Like overcoming dangerous event or something?
Yeah, you're in a dangerous event.
Or doesn't it count if I wasn't outside the train? Or... Technically.
Yeah, it could have affected you.
Alright,
So-
I'll take it if you allow it.
Was me
That's
grabbing
fine.
the gun risking my life for someone? Maybe? I don't know.
I think at that point you weren't planning to use it though.
Yeah.
No, you got the risk your life point because of the whole trying to manipulate a crowd that was looking very violent.
Yeah. So I guess I got it's either 3 or 4. I don't... Probably 4 because I was in the fight technically. He could have gone for me.
You found the person in the fight, but you've also already got the discovery from the one thing, so
Okay, so
really
just-
only get 1 for that.
Sorry if I sound different. My PC decided to freeze up 100%. I had to force restart.
Sorry, kids in the other room.
Alright.
Alright, then we got the points, I think.
I like your
Does anybody have any comments or anything they want to bring up? Post game discussion.
Good job, Knock. I
Make
mean,
more
that was fun.
maps.
I want more.
Was the pacing okay on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tried to give everybody something to do.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
This also was a really short session too.
Yes. Yeah, but Reckless and Lux were heading out,
Yeah.
so I tried to keep it all tight for that.
Alright, well, does anybody want to, like, do buddies or rivals or something? Because you can do that at the end of the session, so.
I don't see any reason for me to have a buddy or a rival yet, so.
Yeah, same with me.
Me neither.
Ditto.
I mean, I guess
my
both
buddy.
doctors. We could like that.
No, I think the closest interaction Rachel had was Zhao bumming a cigarette off her.
I
Just
don't like
asking
you.
for a
You stole my
cigarette,
cigarettes, and those are rare at this point.
Nice.
Okay,
So
when
you
we're
could go with
selecting
that.
talents, how much XP does a talent cost?
5.
And you
On a
also
successful
have to
roll
skill
or-
I thought it was 5 for a skill.
Everything's
It's
5.
the same.
Okay.
right?
But for a talent, you need to make a successful wits roll.
And only 4 talents at the same time. Kind of like Pokemon. Otherwise, you have to forget one.
Oh, wow.
I forgot how to be cold-blooded. Hey, success.
Oh, nice. Useful.
That's the panic roll is less too, right?
Yeah, -2
And
to
that's
all
a good
panic.
one to help avoid those panic rolls.
Some insane rolls you're making there with just 2 of those. Jesus.
Yeah, like 2 stun.
Might have been QM. Oh fuck! I totally forgot about my diagnostic device that gives you a +2 in
Oh,
contact.
you totally could have used that on doing
Yeah.
those wiring. Oh well.
Oh, thanks, Knock.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
Absolutely.
When's our
Hopefully the
next
next one
session?
we can do
2
the
weeks?
full. Yeah, it's going to be in 2 weeks because next week at this time I'll be sitting in an airport. So yeah.
Is that the
I can't wait
plan?
for the
Is
next
every
one.
Saturday morning?
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, if that's good with everybody still.
That
What?
works for me.
Yeah.
Do what?
It'll probably work out for my schedule, so.
Wait, what exactly?
It's Saturday morning for us right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, this time it worked for me, so.
I'm fine
Sweet.
with this.
All right, so I'll see everybody on the
All right, bye.
Okay.
the not last day because there's 29 this year.
All right.
28th.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I put that in and pin it as well, and I'll update the Roll20 for that as well.
Cool.
You mean the 29th, right? Because 29 is a Saturday.
That's why I said that. Oh, it is the 29th this year. Ah, yep. Because I keep thinking it's the last day of February, and I keep saying 28th, but yeah, the
It's
29th.
actually
silly
29.
So, all right. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
You got it.
too.
Later, Tater.
too.
Take care.